And welcome to Flexible Games. We are playing FortressCraft Evolved. Well, as you can see, I have stood around and smelted a whole bunch of ores. Done a little exploring, because, digging on camera is really not too much fun. And in the process, if you look down here, our copper is gone. Copper vein has been completely depleted, which means none of this is needed. Well, that one was kind of needed. So let's set that back up. Don't need that anymore. And the tin over here is pretty close. Not sure how much is left. But yeah, it's pretty close. So I did some digging this direction. As you can see, there is a sizable, just a little deeper into the structure here, 533,000. That is a pretty good size. And since it's right on the line, we can just extend the system that we have here and just pull in tin this way. Copper, however, is the issue. So I went around using the pings, trying to find some more copper, because that's a pretty vital resource. So you can see I've kind of dug around, and I went this direction. And I've already got this set up. I haven't been mining it at all yet, but I found some copper in here. And if we scan it, 3 million copper in that lovely, lovely vein right there. So that is phenomenal. We got a lot of copper there. And let's see, other resources that have started dwindling quite a bit. Our iron vein is rapidly shrinking. Our lithium vein is it wasn't big to begin with. So I went digging and exploring just in different directions, doing ore pings, digging in a direction to find, some big veins. And if we dive down here, so we can have like temporary, so there's the iron, and we can scan it and see just how little is left in there. 11,000. So that is just about done, especially with our super fast miner. Here's another big tin vein that we can mine, and 400,000, that's 40,000 ore that we would get out of there just with the base efficiency, which would be, that's 10,000 ingots sitting right there. That is a lot of ingots. A little deeper in here, we have some iron. I wanted to find some, quick iron. So there's a small vein. I've already mined out the path that we can get to it. Other than that, there are some good veins around. As you know, there's a giant tin vein over here. So, we've got tin, there's a tiny copper vein, and there's a little bit more iron here. But, these, even though, 300,000, even though that's a lot, you're only going to get about 10% of that, 20% if you upgrade to a new cutter head. That tin vein is just massive, though, so I'm not too concerned about tin. Tin is a pretty common resource. But iron and lithium, those two are a little bit more troublesome. So if we jump down here, let's see, no, I don't want to jump up. There we go. So there's a little bit of tin again, more tin. Another 380,000 tin. There's a little coal there. If we go this way, I gotta go a little deeper. Oh, there we go. So if we go this way, it's right. I mean, I try to keep by the main mine shaft here. If we come this direction and take a peek, look at this. An iron vein that is 5 million iron. Look at the size of that iron vein. That is really nice. And if we explore this direction, we can find another tin vein. Like I said, tin is pretty abundant. If we go this direction, I think this is even more tin, but it's a tiny amount. There's another copper vein that is 1.3 million copper right there. So that's a good vein of copper. It's a little further away from our main shaft, but we're not too concerned with that. As we build up resources, we're going to be able to move a lot of materials. This is that lithium vein that I spotted early on, 161,000, not very big. Lithium is one of those resources that we're going to need a lot of for all of the batteries and all of the upper tech that we're going to need. This is a nice, another copper vein that is really nice. Going further down, not sure why I dug this trench. I don't know what I was looking for, but this is the cold caverns. Not many ores in there other than the crystal deposit. So we go down here, here's some more copper. And again, 3.2 million copper right there. Huge copper vein. We're pretty deep now. We're getting down there. A little bit of iron sticking out. I don't think this is a very big vein. This is just a tiny vein. But if we go down here and we look around, we can see that I found a great lithium vein. 6.6 million lithium. Look at the size of that lithium vein. That is glorious. And it's right by the mine shaft. It's right here, and it's huge. And so we're getting deep enough now where, you can see here I started digging. We're getting deep enough now where we're going to start running into unknowns. So there's a little bit of unknowns scattered around here. And this deposit that's down here is one of those unknowns. This is an unknown right here. Unknown block detected. So I'm going to scan it. I don't know what it is. And we will see. I know it's an ore, but I'm not sure what it is. If we ping air, you can see there's a huge air pocket back here. So I kind of want to explore to see if we can I get by here? Yeah, I can. To see if there's like a big cave system back here. Because that would be awesome. Because caves will lead us to other things that we can scan, possibly other crystals. And if we can just get into an open air system just like this, right away, you can hear the high-pitched scan. When I did that scan, that means when it lingers like that, that means there's a crystal nearby. So I'm going to scan that just like that. One of the tricks that I do is, these torches are great and they light up and you can see them. But as far as like seeing it from a distance, like if you're out exploring and you've got like an entrance like this, trying to find your way back somewhere is very difficult. So one of the things I like to do is when you find diamonds are great and all, but not really useful in very many ways. So what I usually try to do is I place them at an entrance of something. So here's my main entrance. I place them and they are so bright that you can see from a long ways away. I mean, it really helps find your way around. And I don't know what that crystal is. I'm guessing it might be sapphire. Let me put some light around here. I'm gonna take it. And I'm gonna kill this. No, I'm gonna hit V, there we go. Oh, it gave me a lot of goodies. And I'm pretty sure I scanned that already. So we got a nice, looks like another gem up there. Oh man, you see him punching? Yeah, those little bastards. So, ooh, there is another unknown material that looks much like titanium. Yep. And that would be I'm guessing that is gold. That's what I'm guessing that's going to be. So we have one more resource down here that we need to find. And I really would like to find it before I go back up. It's another resource that spawns in this area. And I really... See how you can see those diamonds from a long ways away? It's so handy to find your way home. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. And you can use any of the crystals. I mean, you can still see them from quite a ways away. So if you have a lot of extra diamonds, if you have a lot of extra rubies, you know, any of the gems work really well for finding your way back home. There's nothing out this direction. Let's kind of light up some... Oh, those are just glow pods. Those are so deceptive. Oh, what is that? That would be probably lithium. A very tiny lithium vein. Okay, so not over here. We're able to scan a new gem, which is awesome. So there's our entrance. There's another one of those buggers right there. Yeah, I see you. Oh, don't. Oh, yeah. Do not want those things to hit you. Let's see. X. There we go. Trying to find the other resource that we need. And is that it? That looks more lithium. That's tin. And it's a tiny vein. So you can see sometimes it's hard to find what you're really after. And it looks like there's a whole nother cave system up here. Yeah. Nothing too special though. There's another ruby. I want that. I'll take another ruby. Thank you. You can see why I keep so much coal on me. Oh, ouch. Well, I'm pretty sure what we scanned is gold. Pretty sure. Well, I don't know if I want to get off in that direction. I'll probably lose my way and end up dying down here. And I'm really trying to keep from dying in this series. Even though there's really not much punishment to it, I still don't like dying. So I'm going to do my best to not die. You can see our diamond is sort of showing us the way home. Oh. kill you. I'm hoping for like more ore drops, more of those smaller ore drops. And let's see. Oh, there's another one. Whoa. I don't know where he went, but that was... I just don't want him to one-hit me, because that would kill me very fast. Let's go up and scan what we found. It's kind of a long ways back, but that's okay. This grappling hook is pretty fun. Pretty efficient way of travel. You gotta be careful though, because if you land wrong, it can easily kill you. There we go. Alright, let's scan what we found. So we found unknown material. That is gold for sure. And this one requires a lot of power to process. So let's do that. Sapphire crystal. All right. So we can unlock solar panels. Let's see. So there's all the focusing lens. So you can see the diamond only increases it by 15%. The ruby is good at 50%. Sapphire 90%. So yeah, that's worth it right there. Teleporter would be nice, but that we don't have nearly enough power generation for that yet. So let's see. I want to work on... I really need to start mining more of that copper. That's really what I need to do. I'm going to have Arthur charge up. I'm going to build this power pack, because we now can store 512 power, double the amount of power that we have. So there's some rubies, there's the sapphire, the bug parts I try to keep on my person here. There's the tin. Try to keep this organized. I'd like to, I could build a storage crate system and just store the bug parts, but every time you run into one, you pick it up and it takes an inventory slot. And so instead of just constantly moving them over, I just keep them on me, and that way they just stack up, and it's a lot easier. So this is probably burning through the lithium that I put in before I left. So I've probably got a good supply of bars. Oh yeah. A lot of tin. There we go. Now we've got some serious power. So with the copper that's over there, I do want to bring it over. I kind of want to bring it in. I might bring it in right here, bring it over all the way over here, and then bring it into my system. So I'm going to need a lot of conveyor belts for that. So let's see, I've got plenty of copper and tin on me. Let's look at mining first. I've got enough for an enhanced drill motor. I want enough for another storage hopper and a whole bunch of conveyors. So I'm going to control click this. I've got way more copper bars, or tin bars, than I do copper, because the copper ran out. So starting next episode, we will add the new copper line, which is going to be awesome to get all that copper in here. So stay tuned for that. I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.